Hello friends, I am Chevy. Welcome to the driveway for a little change of scenery. I need to do some maintenance on the motorcycle and the UPS guy just came, so it's time to get it done because it needs to happen. Basic vehicle maintenance is one of those skills that we should all have and we have no excuse not to. I did an episode a while back about like fixing my furnace and what happened to the people who fix things because I needed a very basic, very consumable part that should have been available at any hardware store, and I couldn't find it. And if that's the trend, then when is the day going to come when I can't go to the parts store and find oil and filter for my vehicles because people aren't willing to do their own vehicle maintenance? This is one of those skills that we all need. Like literally every person who drives a vehicle of any kind, motorcycle, car, needs their oil changed. It needs to happen. And they'll pay somebody to do it. And it doesn't make any sense to do that. It's a complete waste of money because it is such a simple, basic, and necessary skill that you should know how to do it yourself. And the same people who say that they don't have the skill or the time or the talent or the tools are the same people who will spend hours upon hours researching a computer problem online because they don't want to take their computer to a repair store. They're going to try and fix it themselves by downloading some patch or doing something, or but they're not going to spend the time to figure out how to change their oil. And it literally takes 10 minutes to find that information as opposed to trying to do your own tech repair or trying to do your own electronics repair. There's excuses for everything, right? We all have them. The adage, we all have excuses. They all suck. Why is that so? Why is it that so many, it seems, are unwilling to learn to do a basic task like changing their oil, as opposed to trying to take on much more difficult tasks, such as working on their own computers or, I'm not even sure what else. You wouldn't, a lot of people in the median to lower income range wouldn't pay somebody to cut their grass, but they'll pay somebody to change their oil. And they'll pay that person who cut their grass less than they paid somebody to change their oil. And it's way less effort, way less time, and requires a very little knowledge to change oil. What happened to the go-getter attitude of America? What happened to the time when people were willing to take care of the things they own? I don't know. Something that makes me think a lot. So, skills aren't an excuse. You can learn to change your oil in less than 10 minutes. Time is not an excuse. You can change your oil probably faster than you can bathe. So the last barrier to entry, I guess, would be tools, and I don't have the tools to do that. I'm using a pair of pliers here because this is a motorcycle, and I put the filter on a little tighter than I would on a vehicle. But basically, all you really need is a wrench. This is a ratchet because I have one, but you can do the same exact job with a wrench, and that's literally it. Maybe a funnel if you're really bad at pouring. Like a few dollars, $3-4 worth of tools, and you can change your oil for the life of your vehicle. And you don't need to buy anything expensive or anything extravagant. There's no such thing as, I guess there are things that you could buy to like suck oil out of your car or whatever. Maybe if you're driving a Mercedes and there's no drain plug, I could understand, but chances are if you're watching my video, you're not driving a Mercedes. Chances are you're here because you're like me. You like to try things, you like to do things, and this should be one of those things. I don't know what happened to these skills, why they became specialized or maybe even downgraded to the point that nobody wants to do it because it's beneath them. To me, those are all just excuses for throwing money away. And I've got lots of reasons to throw money away. I don't need an excuse. So get out and change your oil. Learn how to do it. Take the 10 minutes it takes to learn how to do it and then go do it. I don't want to see the parts store turn into cup holder illumination and wiper blades. I want to be able to fix my vehicles for the rest of my life, and I don't want to have to go online to order stuff, like has happened with every other industry. So this is my plea to you. Learn how to do something simple. Even if you don't know how to change the oil in your lawnmower, go read that. Yeah, your lawnmower needs oil changed. Surprise. Go figure out how to do it. Get it done. Thanks for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being my bestest friends. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from Wikipedia. Is gray a color? Gray is an intermediate color between black and white. It is a neutral or achromatic color, meaning literally that it is a color without color. It is the color of a cloud-covered sky, of ash, or of lead.